Yes, it's not. Hello. Now I know it looks strange. It's a reverse headstock, and it's not that difficult to play. It's just a matter of you know our habits. It looks strange because it is strange. Well, if I played like this, it would look regular. So in a way it sounds like a left-handed guitar, but it is not because of the cutaway. Okay, this is my Harley Benton TA90. I'm very proud of this guitar. Actually, it's always there on the guitar stand in my room. I even I have a strap with carbonita. Actually, this is a carbonita, which means mongrel or mutt. Knockoff, not really. It's inspired. It has a tone and a volume knob. The switch is here, and it has a reverse headstock. Yeah, I would have preferred the Scotch blown, whatever, the regular color of Telecaster. Okay, having said that, this is a video where I speak. I lost some subscribers. Never mind, it means they are not interested. I'm gonna get more subscribers in the long run. This is a physiological. This is a strap with a fabric. You know, I'm reversing to the guitar. It's very beautiful. I made several straps with this fabric that I found. It's not really 100% refined. I have to sew here the edge better. I usually put some buttons, colored wooden buttons. I think they look pretty nice, and I use these carabiners, and this is sewn pretty down well, so I can change my strap in a jiff. In spite of the belly cut and the hollow space underneath the scratch plate, or the pickguard, as you wish, it isn't a light guitar. Anyway, I've been uploading many videos. Some of them you get notifications, some of that you don't. I think some people unsubscribe because you get many notifications. Okay, I always forgot to deactivate the notification under my videos, because actually I think that you don't need it, because I upload many videos. This is a way for me to practice to upload as long as we can in Europe, because this is Article 13 that maybe will we won't be able to watch and upload a lot of things. Thank you, European Union, for these dictatorial rules. You are a dictatorship anyway, and you can censor my ass. This is what I think. I think that after 2 or 3 generations with the freedom granted, we have to fight back to get our freedom, and Italy is trying to, our government is trying to get us free again, but it will be a long struggle. Having said that, and some political decision impacts our daily life, like the ability to watch videos where people have tutorials for songs and so on and so forth. So when you have tutorials, you will not able to have a tutorial when the player play a common song. I think everything has to be private, everything has to be paid, and even art become overly. There is a thin line between the right copyright and the greed and the inability for common people to have access to music. I think that even YouTube survived through commercials, and there are other ways to get. They didn't understand anything about music and how we will arrive to have pirates. I mean, other ways, illegal ways of access to music, because like you did with DVDs, and now it's a very complicated thing, but all boils down to bureaucrats to make a decision for us without the approval of common people, because they are not elected. These people who have the ability to take important decisions are bureaucrats and are not elected. Reversing back, going back to music, I said that I get and I lose subscribers. I think that is common when you have a personality and you say some things. I said some things like now with about the European Union. That reminds me of another union that went downhill after 82 years of tyrannical power. Union, Soviet Union, European Union. The word union doesn't bode well. Everything is called union. We had a union. It was the Roman Union, called the Roman Empire. Let's call a spade a spade. It's an empire disguised. When you have one country that has their own people with their own language, and you have other countries that are not as big, as important as the main one, you can call whatever you want, Habsburg, Austrian Hungary. It's the Austrian, it's not Hungary. It's European Union, it's Germany. Counterparts were mainly France and in Great United Kingdom that moved away. So now many people are lobotomized by this media, and unluckily many artists fall victim to the liberal propaganda where all our rights are just civil rights that really do not cost much. Getting wedding or other things for homosexual, I think, is not a priority. I think priority is the rights of workers. Oh, I can leave my money to my spouse when I die. Yes, but you need to have money. But you have civil rights, but you have not the rights to health, the rights to go somewhere without paying too much, the right to have inexpensive water, healthcare. They don't amount to anything, the other rights. I think it's so, and one thing doesn't exclude the other thing. But I see on the left, what they call left, I think it's not left, focusing on these rights of all the minorities, and they don't care about the rights of the majorities. I mean, minorities have rights, but that doesn't mean that Now everything this minority is more important. You need to be a woman. You need to be not Caucasian. You need to be you believe in Soros, open borders. Every people had a different mind. It's called a fascist. Okay, so if you say that Germany is shit, it's alright, and I think it's alright anyway. I mean, I don't think that Germany is shit. I think most of Germans, like most Americans, don't really know what their government does. Their governments do, but everything that's been. I mean, you can be anti-Estonian. Who cares? But you are anti-Israel. You're anti-Semite. That is not true, because you know what? A lot of Jews outside Israel. Not all of them, naturally, and there are more Jewish people in percentage for Israel than other people, but there are many who are not for Israel, and they are Jews. I don't think they're anti-Semite. So every time somebody says something, it's not judged by common standards. It's judged by his or her ethnicity, and whether you are attacking one race or another race is a double standard. For example, if a black people says something against people, which is racist anyway, you can be racist against your own race. Let's go race. I know it's not politically correct. I don't give a shit. I'm going your phenotype, whatever. I think it's stupid. But I mean, double standard is not a good thing. The last stupid thing I said, somebody could be fined, American, for posting things like it's okay to be right, to be white. Yeah, I mean, is it wrong to be white? Like, it's not wrong to be black. It's self-evident. Why? Why? I think that's something like stupid thing. Like, it's a long story. I'm going to lose other subscribers, but that's what I think. I think that politically correctness has poisoned everything. I think that people should judge according to their reason and not according to some liberal standards that are not liberal at all. Liberal gives idea of be free, but this neoliberalism is everything but freedom. I mean, you are free to con other people, you are free to exploit other people, and that's not the freedom I have in my mind. I'm sorry I digressed. I spoke my mind. I said I'm losing subscribers. I'm losing other subscribers. Never mind. My main goal is not having a lot of subscribers and hiding what I think or no. No, you don't win being somebody else. You win being yourself. Okay? I don't pander to the common. I know, I'm sorry. In the word of art, if I can call myself an artist, I don't really think so. But there is more this idea that there are no borders, there are no traditions, there are no nations. And no, and I'm not a right-wing that person when it comes to right of the workers and other things. I am freedom of curing ourselves. I'm for the state. I think state should have do some things like safety. Protecting our borders and health and have an economic politics that we don't have anymore, because we lost our freedom to a generic European Union that is basically a huge con, but people are understanding this. That's why they want to censor the web, also through this excuse of protecting copyrights. Two birds with a stone. They get more money from it, and they can call copyright what is freedom of speech, hate speech. I mean, I say something you don't like is hate speech. For example, if you speak about against Russians, it's not hate speech, because you can hate Russian. If you could say something against Israel, it's hate speech. You're anti-Semite. Well, anti-Semite sounds bad. Anti-slave or Slavophobic doesn't sound strange. What the hell? I think that Jews and Russians are both human beings. Why can you hate a Russian and nobody says anything to you? Okay? What is wrong with that? But Russia is not an ethnicity. Okay. Some people dislike Israel as a state. Why it should be called anti-Semite? Maybe because the state itself is racist and identifies with that religion and with so-called ethnicity. It's a very strange situation. I mean, let me hate. I mean, as long as you don't commit a crime, what else? We should. I hate my cousin. Oh, boy, you cannot hate him. It's a crime. You cannot write it down. You cannot hate anybody. You can hate only those ones that you're allowed to. Those ones we think are enemy. You can hate Chinese. You can hate North Korean. You can hate Russian. You can hate Syrian government. There's no problem with that. If you hate America, you are anti-American. There's a word for that. And the word has a stigma of negativity. Now I got to go! And I lost out of 10 subscribers and I got new haters. Who cares? I spoke my